Prince of Wales Challenge Cup.
Attention! Go!
There's quite a lot of Leander athletes in this race.
And Leander Club A winning this last year. Last time out, Leander Club was successful.
It looks like we've got 7 Leander athletes in this race today.
Leander Club and Army up against Leander Club.
Yep, so the 3-man on the crew nearest the enclosure is the Army athlete and everybody else is Leander.
And we were talking in the last race about how well the competitors would have known each other. Well, here's another great example.
And again, it's a good close race, both crews sculling nicely. It's only a man in it. It'll be interesting to see now who transitions into a race pace or who's really put the pressure in already. And Leander on this side, on the buck station nearest the camera, seems to be gradually moving out to 2 men up perhaps. Still, wouldn't say that's conclusive.
Leander Club and Army on the Berkshire station. Athletes in 2 other composite boats, the first Leander Club and Army. It's the Zimbabwean international Peter Purcell Gilpin in that Leander Club and Army boat.
So he's the Army athlete over there in the red one-peats on the far side.
That's right.
On the near side, through the 3-seat of the Leander crew, there's a New Zealander who was under 22 single and double sculls champion. And he is apparently talking about moving over to row for Great Britain in 2019. So, very international event here.
Sudlow, Morby and Monelli, who make up the rest of the Leander Club and Army boat. To the right of your picture there, all raced in the men's quad at Marlow Regatta, finishing first in the B final.
Here we go, the Leander crew on the left-hand side of your screen here seems to have moved out to perhaps a length lead. But both crews sculling nicely, and I don't think this is going to be a foregone conclusion.
No. This is a strange dynamic at play here. All the rowers know each other well. The Leander Club is based just behind us at the finish line, and yet it's a very international lineup.
Indeed, and they probably have done some training pieces. They'll have been on the water training all the last couple of weeks together, and they will have done pieces against each other. So they know quite a lot about who's quicker and who isn't. So that's, like you said, that's an interesting psychology for these athletes to deal with.
One of them in the bow seat, to the right of your picture, Jamie Sudlow, in the Leander Club and Army boat, is going to make it a little bit more international as of August because he starts at Yale University. Forley Challenge Cup for Abingdon School a couple of years ago.
So the Leander crew here was second at the Marlow Regatta, just behind the British under-23 quad scull. And Peter Purcell Gilbert is in the 3-seat from the Army. He's a new addition to the crew since Marlow Regatta.
Yeah, he recently returned from hip surgery at the end of last year. It's quite a challenge for the Zimbabwean. But it's going well for Leander Club, this race. There they are. That's some lead, you can see from the drone.
Yeah, the last minute and a half or so, they just seem to have moved out. It seems like the Leander Army crew were probably working really very hard just to keep in touch, whereas the Leander crew were in a true cruising speed. And now the effort is shown, and the Leander crew is just maintaining its speed. I think often in that situation, it looks like one crew's just gone faster, but in reality, it's one crew has slowed down.
Yeah, or a combination of both. But yeah, they're getting a bit ragged as they get tired, and Leander just retaining their poise, keeping the technique together nicely.
Yeah, sculling very nicely. Yeah, you can just see when it looks easy, the boat seems to be doing more work, and when you're struggling a bit, the athletes seem to be doing all the work.
Yeah, they fight it a bit, but this Leander boat, that's as comfortable as it's been for anybody all week in terms of making it look easy. Technically, they've really got to be calm and relaxed demeanour about them now, haven't they?
Good, and what we might see here is this is a more experienced crew compared to the Henley Royal Club crew, and it'll be interesting to see whether they feel more composed in this position and able to be efficient, or whether they're going to carry on working hard like the Henley Royal Club crew did.
If there's a loud crash, it's Alex Gregory, the Olympic rower, about to bump into our commentary box. He's got his own pleasure craft out there.
Yeah, it's royalty, huh? Royalty.
My next door neighbour. There's living the life now, isn't he?
So you can see here this Leander crew, if you compare it to the Henley Royal Club crew, this Leander crew really now has backed off the pressure. They're not taking, the cadence isn't much lower, but they're working less hard in the water and saving their energy for the rest of the regatta. And you can see how much more comfortable that looks there.
So this is the Prince of Wales Challenge Cup, and Leander Club. They'll be in the clubhouse before they know it here. Just behind us.
And that's an ideal race for the first race of the regatta.
Yeah.
It's their ideal race. A bit of competition, really hard at the beginning, really have to do the first, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes executing properly, and then be able to sort of switch the power off and save energy, and then get ready for the next day.
So a little bit of race experience under the belt, a little bit of the competitive juices flowing, but comfortable enough that they've got plenty of zest and energy left.
And it just settles the nerves a bit. You've been preparing, then you sort of do very little work trying to recover and get ready to be really rested for the racing, and your confidence starts to slip away from you at that point. So now, having had this race, you go, okay, what we've done is working, we're happy with this. They'll probably chat about a few things they want to improve, but that's a good effort from the Leander crew there, rowing away.
Yeah, Charles Waite-Roberts, Rowan Law, Ollie Stevens and Andrew Joel for Leander Club in the winning boat in that Prince of Wales' Challenge Cup heat, beating Leander Club and Army, Sudlow, Manelli, Purcell, Gilpin and Morby by a couple of lengths.
It's that Leander Club bringing it home there.